Hello and welcome to today's CLE entitled Identifying Hotspots in Compensation and Issues to Consider During Year-End Reviews. My name is Sarah Wieselthaler. I am an attorney at the law firm of Fisher Phillips, and I will be presenting today's webinar. Fisher Phillips is a national labor and employment law firm, and I focus my practice in part on wage and hour and pay equity issues. I provide advice and counsel to our employer clients on wage and hour matters, as well as defend employers in lawsuits brought by their current and former employees under both federal and state wage and hour and pay equity laws. Today, we're going to discuss certain considerations that employers should have when it comes to end-of-year compensation decisions and how we as attorneys can help guide our clients to ensure that their compensation decisions and classification decisions are in compliance with both federal and state law. As we approach the end of year, it's time to start planning and making decisions concerning compensation like raises and bonuses. And when making these compensation decisions, it's not only important to make sure that they are done in accordance with federal and state law, but as part of the process, the time is ripe to correct potential things that may not be correct or in compliance with state laws in a way that doesn't draw attention or raise red flags to employees to correct issues without exposing yourself to potential litigation and claims for unpaid wages. So today we're going to talk about compensation planning, classification of employees as exempt or non-exempt, classification of independent contractors, commission, incentive, and bonus plans, and pay equity considerations. The first topic we're going to discuss today is compensation planning. Now, salary bands or pay bands are something that can help employers to maintain competitive salaries, track pay equity, improve retention, and increase employee engagement. Now, when I say salary bands, what exactly am I talking about? A salary band is a pay range with upper and lower limits of compensation for a specific job title based upon the knowledge, skills, responsibilities, and other objective criteria that are needed in the job. To establish a pay band, employers need to gather market data from multiple sources, perhaps by using an outside consultant, and benchmark jobs to that data. And in doing so, it's important to establish and align that compensation information to the company's compensation philosophy. Now, there are a lot of advantages of using salary bands or pay plans when planning for compensation. It provides flexibility, precision, and transparency. Employees can understand what the market value is for their job and that their compensation isn't based on a whim or favoritism. Salary bands can also help to correct systemic pay inequities and are able to create transparency. We're seeing pay transparency laws springing up across the country, which require employers in certain states and localities, or big cities like New York City for one, to post the salary range for the position with job postings. Now, the exact details of these requirements vary based on state law, but depending on the state where your client may have employees, they may already be required to have salary bands or may be required to have them in the near future. And they're really beneficial, so it's something that you may want to encourage, especially your larger employer clients, to consider. Now, it's critical to align the organization's approach with attracting talent with their business strategy and philosophy. If the goal of your client is to be a market leader that attracts high-quality talent, but the pay philosophy tied to the talent strategy doesn't support it, it's going to be a challenge to attract top talent. And this compensation planning can happen, middle of the year towards the end of the year, so that the company is set to make decisions to make adjustments for pay ranges and salary bands at the end of year when your typical compensation decisions are made.